healthy living is such an important message to teach a child really from the time that they're very young. We've got a whole range of products talking about that, and something that they can wear indoors or outdoors, really.
Exactly. This is called the Koobli, and this is an outfit that's really made to protect your clothing. So you're doing arts and craft with your child, this is a great thing to put on. If you happen to be wearing an outfit that you want to protect, you're going out in the evening and you need to do a last-minute feed, throw on the Koobli and it keeps you clean. I actually used this product on an airplane recently. I put it on my son because I knew inevitably he was going to drop food all over himself. He did, and Koobli protected him.
Well, and you know what? They love costumes. So that little bit of play and keeping things clean.
Absolutely. And you can throw it in the washer and it's easily cleaned. So it's very handy that way.
Now, this is not just a backpack.
No, it's not. This is the backpack that seems to do it all. This is called the Go Baggie, and this is a great thing to travel with. This is also great for the car because it actually attaches to the back of your seat so that your child can use it as an activity center. So it holds absolutely everything. It holds your art supplies. It has a dry erase board. It has a pad so you can go and color with it. It actually has lined pockets that you can store food. And you know what else? I actually take this to swimming and I hold the wet clothing in here because it's lined so the rest of the backpack doesn't get wet.
Smart. Do they make it for adults?
They don't, but
yet.
I think you could totally get away with this pattern as an adult.
Now, speaking of adults, we have a doll here.
Yes.
But this is not just a toy item. There's a lot more going on.
This is Mrs. Pinkelmeyer. She is a funny, silly looking woman. And the point of her is to teach children about self-esteem. It's to teach them that you can look a little bit different, you can act a little bit different than society tells you you have to, and still be accepted. It's really to build self-esteem and confidence. She has a great book called Mrs. Pinkelmeyer and Moobus McGlinden Burn the Rump Roast. And if you know how to get a British accent on, you've got to roll those R's. And there's also a great music CD where you can disco with Mrs. P. She has fabulous songs, and it's very uplifting, it's very motivating, and really all about self-esteem, a great gift.
And you know, as a mom, it's so great to be able to teach them lessons without them actually realizing that you're teaching them something.
Absolutely,
right?
You're very tricky that way.
Exactly. Now we have, I mean, everyone's got to have one of these, especially
comfortable
underwear.
Comfortable underwear. Is there anything more important? So this is GirlGosh. This is a lot of fun, comes in beautiful colors. There is a rainbow of colors. It also comes in briefs as well as boxers. So I actually had my own daughter test these, and the rave reviews were about two primary things. There's no exposed elastic, so it was no longer pinching her skin anywhere. She didn't have those marks at the end of the day on her waist that you usually get with elastics. As well, her favorite thing, it doesn't creep up. So she's not adjusting herself all day long in those embarrassing positions. And she actually kept the box and used it for holding her jewelry.
And look at those lovely colors. I mean, how enticing is that?
They're beautiful. Really a whole rainbow of colors.
Now, what's great is once they're comfortable in their underwear, I guess laundry goes on the next item that we have here,
absolutely. This is the Easy Daisies. This is a magnetic system for you to remind your child of things they have to do without verbally reminding or nagging, as we like to call it. This comes with 9 different kits of magnets. So for things like chores, for things like sports, or meals that they might be helping you with in the home, there's great reminders here. Actually, very often it's used with autistic children because it's a very visual system. It's a great way for them to remember certain tasks that they have to do. All these magnets, when you're not using them, they store on the back of the system, so there's no mess. You can even customize some of your own magnets, like I had to register for camp, so I made myself a little note and a checklist. It's a great system for staying organized.
And it doesn't take up too much of that fridge door. You know how important the real estate on that
and it
fridge
looks
door
organized.
Is. Yes, it does. We have another doll here, and we were talking about teaching responsibility. Certainly, that's one of the messages with this doll.
Yes, that's right. This is called the Baby Go-Go Little Sib, and the concept is you are going to be bringing home a new baby, and you want to adjust your child to the whole concept of a new baby coming home. So you could get this doll for your child. It's in a very gender-neutral outfit. It comes with a blanket that looks very much like what a new baby would come home in, and it comes with a storybook that teaches the child about caring for the new baby, about the new baby coming home, getting a nickname, meeting its siblings, why it might get a little bit more attention at the beginning. And it's a really nurturing way to teach your child to be excited about the baby who's going to be coming home.
The final product here, I wish one day they make it for adults. It's so cute.
This is my Cloud Bee. That's the Twilight Sea Turtle. And it illuminates a constellation of stars onto the ceiling. It is amazing. Your child can choose the color. It can illuminate in blue or green. It has endangered species on its back that your child can light up. So my children like to pick a different animal every night, and they learn about it because it comes with a book that teaches them about these endangered species. And it's a great replacement to those night lights, those boring night lights, and we pack it up with us when we go away. So that way it's easy for my kids to fall asleep because they have something from home, one of those comforts from home that they're used to falling asleep with.
Now, what's really interesting about these products is their versatility. Where do you find these products?
So manufacturers come to us and we send them out to parents actually to test. And these were all chosen because out of our 40,000 parents in our database, they gave us their objective testimonials. They told us why they love these products and how it made their lives a little bit simpler.